Rihito?
A familiar voice called out to me. I feel like I was always searching for that voice.
You're so accident-prone. Come here.
Her kind voice was like that of a sister to a younger brother, a voice that hugged me sweetly many times before. When was it that I realized I wanted her voice to sound in love?
Ri, I want to do something summery.
I came to a small cafe that my older sister runs. As soon as she saw my face, she said this. I was wondering what was going on, because you called me out on a weekday. What do you mean by summery? Usually, when my sister called me on a weekday, it was because she needed something, but the requests were always unexpected ones. In other words, my sister and I were not similar at all, so I made the excuse that reading my sister's mind is nearly impossible.
I made the love koi pancakes you love so much, though.
Fine, I'll hear you out. I had an extreme sweet tooth. My name is Rihito Onodera, 27. I was always too embarrassed to order this while the cafe was open. She got me. Rika Onodera smiled carelessly. She was a little spacey and out there. But unlike me, she was able to read the thoughts of her younger brother, who was nothing like her.
I heard this from a customer. Apparently, Love Koi Beach is open until September this year.
Oh yeah, they said that on the news too, because it's so hot this year, right?
Yes, it's still super hot out, right? That's why I want to go to the beach.
If you're hot, you should go somewhere cooler. Honestly, I didn't like the beach. You get sticky, and more importantly, it was always super hot in summer.
What? You're gonna be like that? That's too bad. Haruka's gonna be there.
I didn't say I'm not going.
That's what I thought. Haruka said she was excited to see you.
Haruka Shiraishi. She's been my sister's best friend since elementary school, and let's face it, I like her. I just want to see that she's doing well. I said that, but I did want to move things forward this time. I pumped myself up as I ate my pancakes. The next day, as I was working hard to make sure I didn't have any work left over. You're working hard, Onodera. Do you have a moment? It's about the exhibit next month. Hello, Mr. Kamiya. Yes, of course. I worked for a big company that dealt in fabrics and other materials. I was the chief of one of the departments at headquarters. This is Akinori Kamiya, 32, chief executive. He was good at taking care of his subordinates and trustworthy. Okay, nice job, Rihito. I don't think I have to worry if you're in charge. Oh. Thank you, but can you not pet my head? I swiftly dodged the hand that reached for my head. This was a normal occurrence. Whoa, whoa, your rough side is showing. You don't budge. Your distaste for being treated like a little brother, it's consistent. Mr. Kamiya laughed and looked at me with kindness. You couldn't get anything past him. He was my boss, but we act like this because we've known each other since we were young. You're going to the beach this weekend, right? That's nice. Very summer. He looked like he was chilling on the porch. My sister's best friend is coming, so I wanted to say hi. Okay, those things are important, in work and in romance. Ugh. You're making fun of me. I'm not. I'm not, he laughed again. You really couldn't get anything past him. Do you want to come to the beach? No, I don't. Even if a beautiful woman asks me to, I won't go to the beach. That's my policy. Policy? Okay then. I watched Mr. Kamiya wave his hands and leave. I laughed. I was made fun of too, so it's even. He was good at his job and good looking. He had no faults, but if I had to say one, he did have a small fear of the ocean. The weekend came before I knew it.
It's summer, isn't it, Ri?
Technically, it's fall. It's hot. It's too hot. It was dizzyingly sunny. I couldn't believe it was September.
Okay, it's annoying, but we can do summery things because of it. Also, look. Rika! Rihito! Sorry I'm late. You want to see Haruka in a swimsuit, right? Your favorite.
Shut up already. Haruka waved and ran over. My sister hadn't seen her in a few months, but for me, it's been 6 months. You're not denying it, my sister giggled. In these moments, I notice how similar she is to Mr. Kamiya.
Rihito? What's this? You've gotten so big since I last saw you. If you get too tall, I won't be able to reach you. So maybe stop there.
I finished growing. Stop treating me like a little brother.
You're being hot and cold again. Don't be so testy. So cute.
I tried to act tough, but in the end, I was just a man who liked a woman. I couldn't dodge her like I dodged Mr. Kamiya the other day. I wanted to be petted.
Hey, Lucky. Squat down a little, Ree. I'll pet you too.
No, don't touch me.
Hey, why are you stretching? Don't avoid me. Rika, you're so small and cute.
My sister was 4'10". She could never reach me at 6 feet when I stretched. Our dad was short and our mom was tall, so their DNA went to the extremes with us.
It's the ocean. It's the summer.
Hey, you're embarrassing. Stop. When we got to the beach, my sister changed into her swimsuit and started acting wild. It was like the start of summer for her. Everyone around us was laughing endearingly.
Rika always liked the ocean. I'm glad she hasn't changed.
Yeah, I'll go get a beach umbrella. Go play with my sister.
Rihito, will you be okay by yourself?
What? I'm 27. I'll be fine. You're making fun of me.
I see. You're an adult. Don't get lost.
You're not listening. She always treated me like a little brother. Actually, she treated me like a child. I had pumped myself up to change things today, but I could hear my heart breaking. Damn it. I didn't know it was this hard to change first impressions. The more she thinks of me as a little brother, the harder it is for her to see me as a man. Even without all that, Haruka was an older sister type. It was even more challenging. But I can't pretend my feelings don't exist. When my sister and Haruka started college, I thought about giving up on Haruka. But the more I tried to forget her, the more my head was filled with her. So, I failed.
You look down. What's wrong?
Whoa. Can you not scare me? She had taken off her rush guard, so her bathing suit was fully visible.
Thanks for getting the beach umbrella.
Oh, you're welcome. Are you alone? Where's my sister? My crush was in a bathing suit. I asked a random question, but I had a bad feeling.
You guys should get bit.
I'm not getting buried.
Nice, that was quick.
My sister's personality couldn't be explained. Here she is, with the running gag of the Lovekoi world. I heard there's a rule here in Lovekoi that beautiful women get buried at some point. I don't get it, but aren't you gonna do it?
Huh? You think I'm beautiful?
She sat down next to me and looked at me with a beautiful smile. I love you, I heard my heart scream. Whatever floats your boat. You can think that.
Huh? Thank you.
I wasn't honest enough to say that. I really do think that.
I could get buried, but I want to talk to you today. How have you been? I heard from Rika that you seem busy at work.
I'm good. I'm getting more responsibilities at work and more praise. I'm working hard. I wanted her to think I was at least a little bit cool, that I was on her level. I realized I was trying to pitch myself to her with that motive and stopped.
Huh? Why'd you stop talking? I wanted to hear more.
No, I didn't want to say myself that people were praising me.
It's nice to have confidence. Don't worry about it. Also, I know you've been working hard. I think it's a given that you're being praised, isn't it?
I want to be a man worthy of Haruka. That's what got me to where I am. There were blood, sweat, and tears. I thought I had hidden it all. I wonder how much she had seen. You go to a lot of business trips abroad. You seem busy too. She worked for an apparel company as a foreign brand supervisor. So she had a lot of business trips abroad, and naturally, it was harder to see her.
I'm doing what I always wanted to do. So even if it's a little hard, I want to work hard.
Her face was as poised and cool as always, but she seemed a little down earlier. Did something happen? My sister had finally come out of her hole and asked me to go get some drinks. I couldn't stop thinking about Haruka's face earlier. Now that I think about it, she always listened to me talk and never really talked about herself. I wonder if she'll tell me if I ask. Rika, what's wrong? Where's Haruka?
It's bad. Haruka, a strange man.
Hold this. Damn it. Which one of us really shouldn't be left alone? I gave my sister the drinks and ran. I'm so glad to run into you in a place like this. How about it? Wanna hang? My surfer buddies are over there, so I'll introduce you.
This is my personal time. You can't do this.
You're so tough. That's what I find cute about you, though. The man grinned and scanned Haruka's body creepily. Apparently, he's a client of hers. Right now, I'm not a client, just a man, so there's no problem. Haruka. I saw her being harassed by some tan surfer dude and yelled.
Rahito!
She must have been in trouble. I'd never seen her frown like that. Even I've never made her feel like that. I felt a weird pang of jealousy. Who are you? We're busy here. Can you not interrupt? I can't do that. Can't you tell she's uncomfortable? Kuh, how annoying. Who is this loser? He's pale and skinny and looks like you could break him with a little twist. Huh. This Murata guy was completely underestimating me. He got closer to me.
Stop it! Rahito, this kid isn't involved.
This kid? Huh. Is he your little brother? You guys look nothing alike. Even this unknown rude guy thinks I'm her brother. It was weird, but I felt hurt. I have to protect my crush. I'm not her brother, I'm her boyfriend. There's no way. There's no way a guy like you is her boyfriend. Think what you want. No matter what anyone says, this woman is important to me. I silently took off my own rush guard and draped it over Haruka's shoulders. Stop looking at Haruka with those eyes. It's rude, old man. What? Huh. No way. Why would I do that? Miss Shiraishi, I'll see you at work. We can talk then. He suddenly started talking like a gentleman and left. I glared at him and imagined knives stabbing him. Who is that guy? Is he stalking you? Were you okay? Huh? I looked at Haruka. She was red and her eyes were swimming. I've never seen that face before.
Thank you. You saved me. That guy is a client and he's pretty persistent. I didn't think I'd run into him here. I panicked and couldn't respond. I'm glad you were here. Thank you.
Wait. She's so cute. What's with this face?
Oh, yeah. Where's Rika? She saw that man bothering me and ran somewhere.
Oh, she came to get me, and right now...
Ugh, that caveman. That overly tanned non-surfer dude. Don't go near Haruka.
I think she's screaming at the ocean.
I made her worry.
Innocent surfers were flinching at her words. I went to stop her, and the sweet moment was swallowed up by the ocean. 2 weeks later. Hello, Miss Shiraishi.
Hello. We appreciate your business.
This was an exhibit for various companies to gather, and Haruka had to see that man, Sogo Murata. The man had thick skin. He acted like the beach didn't happen, probably because there were people around. Oh yes, was your company able to consider, if you collaborate with us, it would be profitable for your company as well? I think it will be difficult to talk in depth here, so we can get a meal after this. His company was smaller, but had the rights to certain Western brands. He had gone to Haruka to make sure sales went through him. It was an aggressive negotiation, taking advantage of those rights. He was using that for personal gain.
About that.
Haruka. Right when Haruka was about to answer, I appeared. Mr. Kamiya was with me.
Wait, Rihito? You're here too?
Yeah, I could have told you, but I wanted to surprise you. I knew that Haruka was coming to this exhibit. I could have told her I was coming, but, well, I had a thought process. Are you that guy? Well, nice meeting you. He looked slightly uncomfortable at my appearance. Haha, hello. The little brother, was it? Wait, no. He put on a fake smile, and he was calm but aggressive. I was angry, but I just glared. Maybe he thought I was scared. He grinned. We're in the middle of an important business meeting. I don't think you can interrupt just because she's important to you. Oh, I apologize. To me, it sounded like you were asking her out to dinner. To talk about work. Was he trying to say there were no other intentions? He must think I'm a nobody still. Onodera, you're almost up, right? You should go. Yes, I'll leave it to you. You realized you couldn't win and had your boss give you an escape? Lame. I had expected him to laugh like that. Mr. Kamiya had expected it too. He's our young ace. He's busy. I'm sorry. Young ace? Okay, I'll read between the lines. You're his boss, right? It's our job to protect our subordinates, isn't it? Subordinate? If you just look at positions, then yes, that's that. I know, that you don't even compare to our young ace. Huh? Mr. Kamiya was loud and clear. Sogo was furious. And right on cue was the announcement.
The presentation will begin shortly. Please make your way to the seminar hall.
People moved to the seminar hall and sat down. Then... And now, Foreign Brand Management Project Leader of Lovekoi Textiles Co., Rihito Onodera will begin his presentation. What? That guy? I was doing a presentation at this exhibit. I didn't leave to run away, but to get ready for this. Thank you all for coming today. I'm still young, but I want to speak about the new possibilities that come with collaborating with foreign brands. The presentation ended, and applause rang through the hall. You look surprised. No, well, our brilliant Rihito Onodera played a vital role in our collaboration with Western brands. He resolved factory troubles on his own and earned the trust of the industry. As a result, he was chosen to do this presentation at 27 years old. He's our young ace. He never shows off that he's working hard. He doesn't brag. He doesn't use things to get his way, unlike you. Huh. He studied the languages and learned what he could. He checked the emails and contracts himself. Not just that, He did the unflashy stuff that no one wanted to do, like warehouse work and quality control. He can work himself to the bone for the person he loves. That's Rihito Onodera. I didn't know that's how he saw me. I also didn't know he was this angry for me. He always comes up with a solution, even if he fails. I trust him. That's why I decided to support him as our young ace. If anyone were to insult him, I would not leave them alone. His smile was sweet, but full of venom. Sogo shuddered. I picked the wrong opponent. If only I knew. He had made all his assumptions on his own. He couldn't take back the words he had already spat out. Without any regard for Sogo, Haruka sat frozen.
I didn't know he was this great. His confidence. At the beach, too. Yeah. Rihito is a man. I didn't know anything about Rihito.
Since that beach day, we've been awkward. I had no idea yet what her blushing face at the beach meant. My sister is always so aggressive. After the exhibit, I was going home when I got a call from my sister.
Good job today. I rented out the whole cafe for you today, so come by after. You have to, okay? Bye!
Oh, wait, hey! I was grateful, but I would have liked to have prior notice. Still, I appreciated her. I felt cool fall breeze and headed to her cafe.
Hi, Rihito. No, young ace Rihito Onodera.
Haruka, that sounds like you're teasing me. When I got close to the cafe, Haruka was there. It's been awkward since the beach day, but this was business as usual.
Of course! You didn't tell me. Maybe you never really told me about your job.
I'm sorry. I had my thought process. I didn't want you to see me struggling.
Struggling? What?
I wanted to tell her this time, but it wasn't just her there. Miss Shiraishi, we were still talking. My feelings are true. Apparently, he followed her after the exhibit. He was truly awful.
I was done talking to you. I told you I don't feel the same way. Can you leave?
But we've never gone out together. Just once, if you get to know me.
I know that you would use your position to get at someone. I don't need to know more. You're not even an option. Until now, it was for work, so I maintained the peace, but now I don't have to.
You should rethink that too, shouldn't you? We don't have to go that far. Haruka had decided to cut ties with him at work.
My coworkers saw you trying to talk to me at the exhibit today. My coworkers defended me and reported it to the company for me.
As a result, her boss decided to cut the contract to protect Haruka.
I had a lot of business trips and didn't see you as much, so I held it in, but that's done.
Wait. You don't have to do that. It's just a meal. Then you can have a good deal. You're so uncool. Can you just stop? What? After learning who I was, he couldn't talk back. He let out a weird sound and glared.
Rihito, I'm sorry. I told him to leave because I'm seeing you, but he's persistent.
It's not your fault. Also, you don't have to worry about work.
What?
The companies he has the rights to are probably just a few. You don't have to go through his company. You can go direct. What? The brands we work with, I'll talk to them so we can deliver our materials directly to them. Do you get it? In short, you're useless. Don't go near her again. Damn it. He must have realized he had no chance. He ran away. I finally felt like I helped Haruka. So, that's how that is. I wanted to let you know that, if anything, I could mediate.
Rihito, since when did you become such an adult?
Huh? Well, I told you. I'm not a kid, so stop treating me like a little brother. Wait, Haruka? What? Are you crying?
I'm not crying. Don't look at me right now.
Haruka turned around. I didn't know what to do.
I didn't know about your job and you would just laugh and play it off. At the beach, I didn't think you'd save me like that. It was like it wasn't you.
Since that day, every time I think about you, my chest hurts and I get awkward.
I always treated you like a little brother. How? I can't accept this.
Can't accept? Haruka, look at me. I was so worried. I grabbed her shoulder to turn her around. Haruka?
I told you not to look, idiot!
Her face was red. Her eyes sparkled with tears. I'd never seen that face before. My heart skipped a beat. I used to call her by a nickname, but I didn't want her to see me as a little brother, so I started calling her Haruka. I wanted to be on her level. I clawed at that desire. I saw her face and believed that maybe I had a chance. Let's talk about what happened later. Sogo Murata, he was sweating in front of his boss.
Murata, your actions caused a great loss to the company. Explain yourself. Miss Shiraishi, who treated us well, I heard you tried to force her to go out with you. I received word that they are willing to cut ties. She is much more capable and trusted in that company than we thought. You really messed up.
I was just a man asking out a woman.
I see. Do you not think that wasn't something you should do with the company at risk? I've warned you plenty of times. You abused your power, your position. You rubbed dirt on the company name. You behaved inappropriately at the exhibit. People are saying you're the type to mix business and personal life. Our company takes the hit if we continue to employ you. Think about that.
I'm sorry. Sogo was dropped from his position and sent away somewhere. Sogo quit soon after. He couldn't find a job in the same industry, so we never saw him again. You finally relied on me, huh, Haruka? Haruka thought until the last second about what I had said. She had her pride too. But she ended up depending on me for the sake of her company.
Aren't you working too hard recently? You'll get sick.
I'm fine. I have no time. I need her to see me as a man before someone snatches her. Also, I can't just do small things. I'm that much of a little brother to her.
Ree? Okay, I'm rooting for you then.
That was when I was still in school. My sister was worried because I was studying so much. Since then, she was secretly rooting for my success and romantic life. She kept it from Haruka too.
Ree has loved you for a long time.
I'm going home if you're gonna make fun of me.
Aw, Ree. That's not it. I just can't stop talking about it.
At the cafe, my sister was telling us stories about me. Stop it. Haruka is uncomfortable.
What? This is a first. I'm nervous, Haruka.
You should show her how hard you're working. You won't even do that. Mr. Kamiya was waiting for us with my sister. I don't want to show myself struggling to get on her level. You're so secretive, but that's what I like about you, Ree. Stop it, you dummy. Why was he here? He was actually my sister's fiancé. Haruka was just red. I had to have hope now, right? Haruka, I want you to see me as a man, not as a brother. Am I not fit to be by your side?
By my side? You're like 1-2 steps ahead. And don't call me Haruka. It's bad for my heart.
My hopeless hopes had unexpected results. When she calms down, I want to tell her properly. I am who I am now because of you.
Today's special is Kashimanada clams. They're delicious steamed in sake or cooked in rice.
Wow, both sound amazing. Okay, I'll save the rice for later. Please bring the sake steamed clams first. And another glass of local sake, please.
You sure can drink. Well, just for today, I'll treat you to one on the house.
As always, this little restaurant is the best. The food, the atmosphere, the service, and most of all, the proprietress. I'm Inashiki Takuto, 24. People may say it's odd for a young guy to hang out at a little place like this, but I don't care. After all, I'm here because I like the proprietress, Kamisu Kokone. Thank you so much. I'll gladly take you up on that offer. She probably means to keep it a secret from the other customers. Kokone smiled softly, holding a finger to her lips. Our encounter goes back a few months.
Hey, Takuto. I'm at my limit here. I might not have long. Don't you want to see your big sister one last time?
I was working late at the office when I got a call from my sister, Hina, 5 years older than me. Huh? Not long. You're drunk again, aren't you? To explain Hina simply, she's foul-mouthed, has a bad drinking habit, and works people hard. Forcing her brother to come pick her up when she can't move from drinking, that's an everyday thing.
Oh, so what if I'm drunk? And how dare little brother talk back to his sister, huh?
I should have mentioned, my sister's an ex-delinquent. Well, maybe not so ex. Yeah, I'm not talking back. Where are you? I'll come get you.
Good. A little brother should always act like that from the start. So, the place is...
After rushing through my work, I headed where she told me, an upscale little restaurant. Didn't seem like the kind of place my sister would pick, but that mystery was cleared up fast.
Welcome. Nice to meet you. I'm Kimisu Kokone. You must be the famous Hina's little brother, Takuto.
It was a shop where my sister's one and only best friend from school was the owner and hostess. Nice to meet you. Thanks for looking after my sister. So cute. I'd met my sister's friends before, but never one who made me this nervous. That's how beautiful Kokone-san was.
Oh?
What?
Nothing.
Looks like you really can't hide anything from my sister. Since I was a kid, my life's been all about getting dragged around by her.
Hey, brats! What the hell are you doing to my little brother?
Back in 6th grade, when I was getting cornered by some bullies, my sister stormed in to save me. Back then, she'd already dropped out of high school and was full-on delinquent. No way elementary schoolers could stand up to that.
Takuto, pull yourself together. Even if you're my precious little brother, I can't keep saving you every time.
After that, I became the delinquent's little brother, infamous in school even though I hadn't done anything. Which made it hard to make friends. Well, I was the type who liked being alone anyway. In a way, it worked out. Because of that personality, Hina's always been extra passionate. When she heard her best friend opened a place, she became a regular.
I see. All right, Kokone, you know, back in the day.
Back in the day?
Hina, I grilled your favorite dried squid. Here you go. Oh. Stuff your mouth like that and you won't be able to talk for a while. Takuto-kun, make yourself at home, okay?
Yes.
Kokone, you're as rough with me as ever, huh? That's just because your mouth's always running, Hina. It's punishment.
After finishing the squid, Hina glanced at Kokone and burst out laughing.
Sorry. Don't pout like that. I don't care.
Seeing Kokone puff her cheeks and blush a little was just too cute, and I found myself staring again. The stricter Hina is with someone, the more she likes them. She's strict, but kind. Basically, a classic tsundere. Just watching the two of them, you could feel the deep trust they shared. Since then, I've ended up coming here, even more than my sister does. Now we can chat comfortably. Come to think of it, back when we first met, what was the story Hina was trying to tell before you stopped her? When I casually asked after closing, Kokone paused a few beats and then smiled.
It's embarrassing, so don't ask, okay?
That move is devastating to me. What man wouldn't be swayed by that look and line from the woman he likes? Answer, none. Looking into her moist eyes, I couldn't bring myself to ask anything more. I'm sure you know sides of Kokone-san I don't, so it's probably rude to ask. Sorry. Unlike my bold sister, Kokone-san's gentle presence always warmed the depths of my heart.
Not at all. Hina's always helped me. I'm really grateful to Hina, and I'm glad you started coming here thanks to her, Takuto-kun.
Yeah, she introduced me to this wonderful place. I really wanted to say woman, but I didn't have the courage yet. Then, one day, while I was enjoying my usual night at the restaurant, a rare newcomer came to this regulars-only place.
Welcome!
The man plopped himself down at the counter and stared at Kokone-san. Madam, this place doesn't turn away first-timers, right?
No, we welcome everyone.
Is that so? Then bring me a good drink and a snack. Oh, and madam, how old are you?
I'll let you guess.
Asking a lady's age right away? What a rude guy. Even as she stayed busy, the man kept chatting her up without a care. And introducing himself as Buyu Den, he started boasting non-stop about his wild youth. This gave me a bad feeling. Since that day, just as I predicted, Buyu Den became a regular, dropping by a few times a week. Because of that, I ended up talking with him often, but his stories were always either bragging or condescending. You're always here when I come, huh? Better watch yourself or the madam will think you're a stalker, kid. A stalker? No worries. The madam and I go way back. Huh? It's only been, what, half a year? That's not way back, kid. By the way, ever since he found out I'm 3 years younger, his attitude has gotten even worse. Madam, you better be careful with kids like this. A mature guy like me is way more.
It's fine. Takuto-kun is a respectable adult. Here, your beer. Thanks for your hard work today.
Thank you. Much appreciated. Grr. I heard the unpleasant sound of gritting teeth as Buyu Den slammed his beer mug down on the counter. What the hell is this place? You discriminating against customers? Den's outburst silenced the other customers. I used to be pretty well known. You don't want to make me your enemy, you know. Another boast about his wild youth. This is basically intimidation. I stood up to confront Den, but Kokone-san caught my eye and signaled me to wait. If she was willing to endure this, I couldn't escalate it. Can't even talk back, huh? That's just how punks like you are, huh, kid? As I clenched my fists, the door opened.
Oh? What's this? Feels kinda tense in here.
It was Hina, my sister, face flushed from drinking somewhere.
Huh? Den? What the hell are you doing here?
Huh? Hinashiki-senpai? Huh? Oh, small world. Turns out, Hina and Den were senior and junior at the same company. Hinashiki-senpai, you gotta hear this. That punk over there disrespected me, seriously. Kids these days don't respect their elders, and when I pushed back a little, he clammed right up. If only I were more famous like you, senpai. I wouldn't get treated like this, you know.
Oh, really now? That's all you wanted to say?
Huh? Yeah, that's it. Hina let out a big sigh, then glared sharply at him.
Listen up! That's Inashiki Takuto, my little brother.
What? No way. Your little brother?
That's right. I raised him with all the tough love you can imagine. No way he'd ever disrespect his elders. And no way he'd freeze up just 'cause you barked at him. He may seem chill, but he's been through his share of rough patches. He's my brother after all.
No, there's no way he's your brother. Den was drenched in sweat, clearly rattled.
And Den, all those stories about your wild past, total exaggerations, right? Practically fiction.
No, they're not fiction.
That kind of stuff doesn't fly with my brother. Or with the madam here either. So cut it out.
Huh? Even the madam?
Oh, sorry, Kokone. I can't believe one of my juniors caused trouble here.
Hina approached Kokone behind the counter.
No worries at all. I'm used to this kind of thing in the service business. Especially with alcohol involved. Well, I figured you were ready for anything, but you've really grown patient, Kokone. Wait, Hina, you're not gonna say anything again, are you? Please, no. Oh, come on. How long are you planning to hide it? If word gets out, the customers might back off. Especially...
Once again, Kokone frantically tried to stop her sister. But...
Oh, we've kinda guessed the madam's past already.
Seriously, it's like, how does someone mellow out that much? Yeah, but since she seemed to want to keep it under wraps, we never said anything. Wait, you're kidding, right?
Apparently, the regulars already knew the something Kokone was desperately trying to hide. Side note, quite a few of the regulars also used to be pretty wild. Birds of a feather, I guess.
For someone who never even snapped back at Den, that's hard to believe, knowing the old Kokone.
What? Sis, what are you talking about? I have no clue here.
Come on, don't be dense. You remember what people used to call me when I was running wild?
Vice President?
That's right. Which means there was a president above me.
What? No way.
Oh, it's a way. Our gang's boss was Kamisu Kokone, nickname Goddess Kokone.
The story was so beyond my expectations, my jaw dropped. I mean, I kinda suspected. But wait, does that mean the story where Sis saved you from a gang? Suddenly, Kokone's kimono looked a lot more like a mob wife's outfit to me.
Hina! Weren't you the one who didn't want to be boss, so you shoved the title onto me even though I protested? Huh. Everyone agreed you were way more fitting for the role, Kokone. You were the type who just had to stand there and even the scariest guys would back off. Eh? Oh, did that really happen?
I was going to say, I can't even imagine that, Kokone-san. But somehow, I could. Maybe my instincts always knew, and I just pretended not to notice.
Takuto, you knew deep down, didn't you? Kokone has the same vibe as me.
So wait, what about the story where you saved Kokone from some punks?
That was just me jumping the gun. Even without me, once Kokone glared at them, they were already frozen solid.
Wow, you really are strong.
I'm sorry, really. But I wasn't lying. Hina really did come running to help me.
I'm just a little too shocked to know what to say.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're Hina's brother, hearing gang boss and God Kokone would throw anyone. You don't hate me now, do you?
No, not at all. I mean, even if you were both ex-delinquents, you're on totally different levels of femininity.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hey, I'm just saying it's the truth. Kokone-san wouldn't throw me in a pro wrestling hold like this.
Shut up! What's with the different levels of femininity crap? Is that how you talk to your sister?
If you're mad, doesn't that mean you know it's true? Let go already.
Why am I the only one still stuck being called a delinquent? I won't forgive this.
That's your own fault. If you want that to stop, then quit headlocking me. While my sister and I were causing a ruckus, Boo-Yu Den was quietly trying to slip some cash onto the counter and sneak out of the shop.
Would you mind waiting a moment?
The voice was gentle, yet it carried a pressure that left no room for refusal. In an instant, the air tightened sharply. Den straightened his back and froze near the exit. Kokone-san stepped out from behind the counter, approached Den, and with a radiant smile, whispered something in his ear. Ah! I didn't know what she said, but Den turned pale and trembled all over. Sorry. He squeezed out an apology and then fled like a man running for his life.
Wow, he's a hopeless junior. But I kind of feel bad for him. He probably peed himself. Oh, don't worry. I just asked him for a little favor.
Den's face didn't look like someone who'd just been asked for a favor, so I couldn't help wondering what Kokone-san really said. After that, Den resigned from the company. My sister tried to talk him out of it, but his mind was set. He even moved away from the city entirely. Guess he realized that hanging around real ex-delinquents only made his wild youth stories look pathetic. He's probably off somewhere right now, showing off his tall tales. Although honestly, whether Hina and Kokone are around or not, he should just cut it out. Sadly, I doubt he's learned anything.
Yo, Hina! Sorry about the other day.
As a little apology for the commotion last time, I brought Hina to Kokone-san's place. It had been a while since Hina drank, and she was quickly getting tipsy and pestering both me and Kokone-san.
Seriously, you two. If it weren't for me, nothing would have ever started. Just start dating already.
Sis, what are you talking about? I already confessed.
What?
Actually, after that night, when we were alone, I asked Kokone-san what she had said to Den. She blushed adorably and confessed something absolutely terrifying to me. And then...
I like you. You could call it love at first sight, maybe.
I've been in love with you too, Kokone-san. After that, she confessed her feelings, and I confessed mine. That's how it happened.
Oh, what the hell, you two? Ugh! How dare you leave me out? You've been teasing us nonstop anyway. Consider this payback.
By the way, after the big fuss that day, I found out all the regulars already knew Kokone-san was an ex-delinquent. So they've kept coming to the shop just like before.
Fine, fine. Go have your happy couple time, you two. Ugh, worst day ever. More booze! Booze! Jeez, you're so cute when you sulk. Thanks for introducing me to Takudo-kun, Hina. Well, I guess getting a compliment from the boss doesn't feel so bad.
I couldn't help laughing at my sister. I'd always thought she just dragged me around, but this time, I was grateful to her too. Oh, you want to know what terrifying thing Kokone-san whispered to Den? That's a secret. She wants to keep that scary side hidden, and only my sister and I get to know it.
My name is Itsuki Ichikawa. I'm a 24-year-old working at a web marketing company.
Ichikawa, how do I look today? Can I just say I'm killing it?
Huh? Oh, you look good, I guess. I love this job because it directly impacts the client's success. There's this one weirdo coworker, but overall, I'm enjoying myself. Speaking of problems...
I'm exhausted. Social media is more draining than work. I should just quit.
If I had to name my current problem, it would be that my house has become my sister and her friend's hangout spot. All those empty cans are seriously annoying. What's with you, sis? You were just complaining about being addicted to social media.
Yeah, what's up? I thought you said social media was the only place you belonged.
Who said I was a social media addict? This is where I belong now.
My sister Rumi and Shizu have been best friends since high school.
Itsuki, let's go home together.
Hey, sis, stop it. It's embarrassing.
What are you talking about? Sibling love is the greatest thing in the world, right, Shizu?
Yeah, you two are so close. It's fun just watching.
That bond has continued into adulthood, and now their favorite place to hang out is my house.
Hey, Shizu, you don't seem yourself today. What's wrong?
When my sister spoke in a serious tone, Shizu's eyes widened, and she bit her lip. Yeah, actually, I was thinking the same thing, Shizu. Is something wrong?
Actually, my company went bankrupt, and they haven't paid us for the last few months.
Huh? As my sister and I were at a loss for words, Shizu pondered for a moment, and then...
So I went to work as usual, and for some reason, the company was pitch black in the middle of the day, you know.
Uh-oh, here she goes.
I got closer thinking, ooh, this is spooky. And then on the locked entrance, there was a message written in blood. We went bankrupt. Sorry.
There's no way there would be such a casual message written in blood. Don't try to make everything into a horror story.
Just kidding. We hadn't been paid in months, so I was looking for a new job, but this happened right when I was about to find one.
She'd been putting on a brave face these last few months, so nobody would notice. I had no idea she was dealing with such a huge problem.
I can't believe this happened. It must have been so hard. You should have told me right away, Shizu.
Rumi.
Rumiamon is always on your side.
Sorry. I thought if I told you, Rumiamon wouldn't be able to go back to the future in peace.
You've been my sister forever, and I'm just now hearing about you being from the future? Can I borrow your dimensional pocket? She's always been like this. When someone's down, she cheers them up by acting silly. Seeing our relationship hasn't changed made Shizu feel a little better.
Oh, I know. How about you go to Itsuki's company?
Huh?
That's right. I think they're hiring. But there's this one coworker who's a bit much.
I'm fine. If I can work, I'll do my best.
Shizu was staring at me with determination. I might have never seen her so desperate before. Okay, I'll mention it to my company. We'll get you an interview. And if you ever need anything, talk to my sister. Keeping it all to yourself isn't cool. I'm here too, you know. I suddenly felt embarrassed and didn't know what to do. But...
Thank you. Thank you, Itsuki. I'll do my best.
The usual cheerful smile returned to Shizu's face, and I was relieved for now.
Itsuki, thank you so much for the introduction.
The morning of the interview, I came to the company with Shizu as her guide. Yeah, good luck with the interview. I'm rooting for you with all I've got. The president will be at the interview, so it might be nerve-wracking, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
Good morning.
President, good morning.
Good morning.
This is our company's president, Takeshi Onishi. Shizu immediately received his high-energy greeting.
I thought my heart stopped.
Oh, you have experience with flyer ads. Real-world experience is a big plus. You're exactly what we need.
Yes, I'm good at research and also data analysis, so I think I can be useful.
Wonderful. Just the kind of person we've been looking for. So, when can you start working?
I can start today. I even brought my PC for it.
Great! We're short on people, so I'm counting on you starting today.
Well, as expected, Shizu's employment was decided quickly. Shizu, welcome back. Ugh. Shizu, returning from the interview, suddenly jumped and hugged me as soon as she saw me.
Thank you, Itsuki. Thank you so, so much.
Hey, Shizu, I get it. Taken aback by this unexpected development, I tried to create some distance between us, but... Shizu, are you okay? Her shoulders were trembling slightly. I realized Shizu was crying, and I stopped moving.
Sorry. I just feel relieved, I guess.
She tends to put on a brave face, so it's easy to forget, but the reality of the situation is harsh. Her pent-up tension probably just snapped. Shizu?
Oh my, Ichikawa is making a girl cry?
Crap. This is the company, and my coworkers are here as usual. Casually stating what she saw and calmly trying to analyze it is my coworker, Riko Mikami. By the way, she loves fortune-telling. That said, she uses actual statistics, so she's usually right on the money. Mikami, I didn't make her cry.
It's okay, this is your ear to go for it, Ichikawa. Fight on.
Did someone make you cry, poor thing? Should I comfort you?
He leaned in close. This is Erito Higashino. He's my senior, but he's a little eccentric.
Shame on you, Ichikawa. Making a woman cry isn't what a man should do.
I'm sorry. I just got a little emotional. Itsuki isn't at fault. I'm sorry if I caused a misunderstanding.
You don't have to be so strong. It's okay to cry when you're sad. It's a mental detox. If you have any problems, just tell me. Why don't we discuss social media strategies together?
No thanks. I'm not good with social media.
Not good. That's a waste. It's okay. I'll teach you everything. After all, I'm the social media god with 30,000 followers. Ask me anything.
Higashino recently transferred to our company. He has more experience in the industry than me, and is supposedly skilled, but frankly, he's an unknown. I'm technically a senior at this company, but he's a handful, so I've decided to treat him like my senior. A few days later, during lunch break, Shizu called out to me.
Hey, Itsuki. Wanna go to lunch together? I found a great place.
Definitely. I'm tired of going to the same places.
Gah. Hey, Shizu-chan, why not go with me instead? There's a great place that's trending on social media.
Sorry, I have something I want to talk about with Itsuki over lunch.
Why won't she fall for me? Is this the trial that the gods have given me?
Hey, if you don't change that personality, something terrible might happen.
I don't believe in fortune-telling.
This isn't fortune-telling, it's a certainty.
Shizu, how's work? Can you keep up? The place I was invited to for lunch was the kind of place a guy wouldn't usually go to alone.
Yeah, it's really fun. It helps that I was in a similar industry before, and the president and Mikami are all so kind. Higashino can be a bit of a handful, though.
I feel the same way. If anything happens, tell me right away. Shizu tends to bottle things up, so... Shizu? I always thought she was kind, but this is the first time she's ever looked at me like this.
Itsuki, thank you again, really. You know, I never thought my company would disappear. I was so scared when they stopped paying us. I realized I'd taken being able to work and get paid for granted. So, I think now, I'm happy to be able to work and get a salary. That's another happiness you gave me.
I'd never even thought about that. I don't think I could have come to that conclusion if I were in Shizu's shoes. You're such a great person. The joy of having a job, the joy of being able to work, I savored it for the first time.
This client seems to be using ads for the first time.
We need to be careful. Itsuki, how's the research coming along?
This seems to be the weak point, so if we can capitalize on the client's strengths, it should lead to success. A month has passed since then. Shizu has gotten used to the job and has blended in well with the company. Shizu started relying on me whenever something came up. Thanks to her, I was even more motivated at work than ever. It was a good cycle. But...
Shizu-chan, won't you go to dinner with me tonight? I'll take you to a trendy place.
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
Kuh. That dazzling smile only cuts deeper into my heart.
well, he's still like this as always. And...
Itsuki, you're really good at teaching. Thank you.
Shizu is a quick learner, that's all.
All right, let's go home and have a drinking party.
Please don't.
You're having a drinking party at home?
Higashino's hostility towards me is growing day by day. I can only hope nothing happens.
All right, let's finalize the strategy. Let's work together to satisfy the client.
We had another meeting about the case we were talking about before. I checked the client's current situation. There are weaknesses, but we can win if we push the strengths.
I think it would be more effective to communicate with existing fans than to try to attract new ones.
That's a good idea, too. But what's even better is this social media god doing a live stream, right?
Social media, huh? We've been focusing on advertising so far, so that could be a good approach.
We haven't incorporated social media strategies before, so it might be a good opportunity.
But it doesn't seem like social media reactions have been that good for this place.
Then how about strengthening repeat customers with Line?
I see. If we contact them regularly and encourage them to return, it might increase sales in the end.
What are you talking about? The important thing is to attract new customers. Mass marketing. Right, President? Please let me, this social media god, show you my power.
Okay, I got it. Let's try both and stick with the one that's more effective.
And so, we decided to proceed with both proposals in parallel.
It feels like it's turning into a competition.
Yeah, well, there's a point to what Higashino is saying, and I think it's okay to try both. But since it's become a competition, I hope he doesn't do anything reckless.
Why don't we go visit the client store with Mikami?
Yeah, let's go together.
Oh, you guys are going too? I'm going too. I'm not gonna lose to you. If I show her my true power, Shizu-chan will fall for me.
Well, it's not about winning or losing. Let's do our best for the client.
Huh, so you're saying that to let my guard down? Well, it all depends on the results.
Welcome. Thank you for coming to the store.
I'm Ichikawa, in charge of this project. Can I take some pictures while eating?
Yes, please do. This is our first time advertising, so I'm happy you're doing it so carefully.
The owner is a mild-mannered elderly man. Despite calling after closing time, he kindly agreed to help. We need to analyze the data thoroughly so we can meet his expectations. This place's strength is the history and the taste of the food. It's really delicious.
Yeah, I want to emphasize the deliciousness and the old-fashioned feel.
According to the data, there are actually a lot of female customers.
Oh, really? Maybe we should revise the target audience.
The trend might be shifting from Instagrammable to real taste.
Hey, you were peeking in before me. I came too. I'm already broadcasting the exterior.
After finishing our meal and saying goodbye to the owner, we ran into Higashino.
Higashino, you can't do that without the store's permission. Did you make an appointment?
If you guys did, then it's fine, right? It's fine, it's fine. Momentum is important. Leave it to the social media god.
He doesn't usually listen to people, but when it comes to social media, he doesn't listen to anyone. Higashino, stop the broadcast. You should get permission before you start. Oh, are you afraid of losing to me? It's not good to interfere. I might broadcast too, you know. I don't care about winning or losing. I absolutely won't allow you to cause trouble for the client. I'm not causing trouble. Shizu-chan, I'll show you the real power of the social media. Ah, wait a minute. Today, I'm introducing this place. The exterior was old, but the interior is frankly boring. The food is supposedly good, but doesn't the outside look pretty run down? What do you think? Would anyone want to eat here? Rushing after him, I realized Higashino was clearly insulting the store.
What are you doing? I can't have you doing whatever you want.
Higashino, stop it now! What are you thinking doing this? You think you can take my phone from me?
This is bad, Higashino. There's already an impact.
As Mikami hurriedly checked the client's store account on her phone, anti-comments from viewers who had seen the broadcast were flooding the account. Oh no, this is the worst. Higashino's broadcast, which had been seen by so many people. He didn't seem to realize how much damage this would cause. Enough is enough. Hey, don't raise your voice. My cute followers will be scared. I don't care. What you're doing is a blatant obstruction of business. Stop it right now, or I'll drag you out of here. Higashino's phone was pointed at me. My face was probably being shown to a lot of people. But at this point, I didn't care. Look at this place. It's kind of old, right? I don't feel like eating here. Well, the menu looks delicious though. Ignoring my pleas, he was still planning to continue the broadcast. Do you really think you can attract people with that kind of method? Do you really think that's good for the client? Seeing the owner's sad, distorted expression, anger finally manifested itself as a tremor in my body. Oh, don't get so angry. It's okay. In the end, the masses will be curious and come eat here. Shut up! This store has been protected by the owner alone for 50 years. If you can't do anything but create a sensation with inflammatory marketing, then... My voice trembled with anger. I had reached my limit. Quit this job right now, and never set foot in this industry again. You social media plague. Huh?
Okay, everyone, pay attention.
A bright voice that changed the atmosphere. It was my sister, Rumi. Like Higashino, she was holding a phone and smiling as she came into the store. Sis, why are you here?
Well, some of my followers were making a fuss about a crazy live stream. I took a look and was surprised. My brother was on there, so I rushed over.
No way. Are you Rumi?
Well, this is the first time we've met in person, right? You were so persistent in DMs that I was really annoyed.
Apparently, Higashino, aka Erito, was the one who caused my sister to complain about social media fatigue.
So, what are you doing? I told you to stop trying to start fights, right? Want me to broadcast your face on my stream?
No, please, don't.
Oh, you're weird. You don't show your own face, but it's okay to show other people in stores? I see. Just quit social media.
I'm so sorry. By the way, Rumi has 100,000 followers compared to Erito's 30,000. The overwhelming difference caused public opinion to shift. After that, President came down on Higashino Erito with an iron fist.
What on earth were you thinking?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What he did couldn't be forgiven with just an apology. The company, the client, and people who had been flamed in the past all requested damages. Naturally, he was fired from the company, and his own social media blew up. He would live his life suffering from a digital tattoo that wouldn't disappear. And as for us, we went to apologize to the client with the president after that.
We're very sorry for what happened. I've received enough apologies. Besides, I'm glad that Ichikawa from your company understood my feelings. Besides,
You're stupid. People who deliberately try to get attention by causing drama are really lame. If you just told the truth about such a great store, customers would definitely come. Right, owner?
thank you, Rumi-chan.
After that, my sister started going to the store and continued to advertise it out of kindness. With the synergistic effect of our advertising, it attracted more customers than expected. They decided to hire a part-timer. And a few days later,
Hey, Rumi's brother. You were so cool standing up to that jerk. Play God vanquished, the man among men. Hey, you've become the man of the hour, haven't you?
why is this happening?
I still hate social media.
The effect of Higashino's broadcast isn't the store's reputation falling, but has fallen on me, Itsuki Ichikawa.
More importantly, Shizu, are you treating us today? You don't have to do that. No, I want to. I've been helped by Itsuki and Rumi in so many ways, and I have some extra income.
So, Shizu's former company, after going bankrupt, apparently filed a claim together with her former colleagues to pay the unpaid wages. Apparently, the former president sued the person who triggered the bankruptcy for damages, and used the unpaid wage payment system to cover the unpaid wages of the former employees. The fact that this person was Higashino Erito was a fact we didn't know.
From now on, it's good to hang out at Itsuki's house, but it's good to get together here too, right? And besides, with just the two of us, right?
Yeah, that's right. Shortly after that, I started dating Shizu.
Wait a minute. You two? When? When did you start going out? Oh, finally.
Apparently, we had been in love with each other for many years, and my sister had been getting impatient.
Everyone, I have an announcement. We're getting married.
Having a job, having the same everyday life, is not something that can be taken for granted. Making fun of people and exposing them can sometimes greatly change their lives. Social media is fun, and it's now an indispensable part of this age, but that's why we must not forget that there is someone's life on the other side of the screen.
I noticed 2 mistakes in the documents from the other day, but I've already corrected them and sent them up.
Huh? There were mistakes? I'm sorry. Just now, I received a report from my senior. I'm Haruhiko Yakumo. I'm a 26-year-old salesman working in the sales department of an IT company that runs a part-time job recruitment website.
Don't worry about it. If you're handling a lot of projects, anyone could make mistakes.
Huh. My senior's really kind. This is Mizuho Uchiura, a 3-year senior in the same department. She always helps me out, and everyone relies on her. She has a somewhat noble atmosphere and is a Madonna-like figure in the company. She's usually alone, which has led to rumors that she's from a rich family. Mizo-senpai is amazing. She's capable at work, good at following up, kind, and on top of that, she's beautiful. This is Tsuyoshi Ushirodate. He's a colleague from the sales department who constantly brags that his father is an executive at a major trading company. It's true. What kind of man do you think would be a match for Mizo-senpai? Of course it would be someone like me. After all, my father is an executive at a major trading company, and I'm one of the top salespeople in the company. Although, you're not a candidate, since I'm going after her first. Don't get in my way. One day, after finishing overtime, I stopped by a diner I had been curious about. It has a shabby appearance, like a place you would find in the countryside, but it's a specialty shop for local dishes. I really like places like this. When I entered, I was surprised to see someone I knew. Uchiura-senpai?
Yakumo-kun.
It was a surprise. Mizo-senpai was sitting at the counter of the restaurant. Good evening.
It's a coincidence. This place is pretty far from work. If you want, you can sit next to me.
Then I'll take you up on that. It seems Mizo-senpai is a regular at this place, coming once a week. She really loves the rustic atmosphere. I don't know what to say, but this is surprising.
Everyone says that. But what's wrong with liking places like this?
No, I think it's really lovely. It's like a hidden charm.
Really? Thank you. Do you like places like this too, Yakumo-kun?
Yes, my hobby is traveling, and I go to rural places with no tourist spots by myself. I've been curious about this place for a while.
Really? Oh, I also love the countryside. I've always been misunderstood. Like I don't like things like that. I love stylish places and shops, but I also love the countryside and old shops. Actually, I'm more at home in the countryside and in old wooden buildings.
Oh, I see. You don't know about a person until you talk to them, do you? After that, Mizo-senpai seemed to be slightly drunk, and her talk about loving the countryside never stopped. We got really excited talking about our favorite travel destinations, the best local dishes, and places we would like to visit someday.
You should come to my hometown sometime. It's a really rural place, but the air is so fresh and people are warm and welcoming.
I'm really glad I chose this place today. Of course, I was happy to have made a friend who loves the countryside, but I was also glad to learn the surprising side of Mizo-senpai.
Yakumo-kun, your appointment's in the afternoon, right? Can we go for lunch after this?
Got it! Since meeting at the diner, my relationship with Mizo-senpai clearly grew closer. Before long, she started calling me Yakumo-kun. And when we were both at the company, we would occasionally have lunch together. Of course, at the same diner. Since it was a place far from the company, I had never run into anyone from work there before. Recently, I thought they were getting along well, so I followed after them, but why him? Just as I sat down, Tsuyoshi Ushirodate appeared. Unfortunately, he hadn't been out on a sales call either, and had apparently followed me here. And he even invited Mizo-senpai to this shabby place. Mizo-senpai, I'm sorry about my colleague here. Let's go to a more stylish place. Actually, there's a hidden cafe near the office. Tsuyoshi was babbling, but before he could continue, a voice interrupted him clearly, though not loudly.
No thanks. What's your problem? It seems like you've been following us. And not only that, but you're insulting this place.
No, it's a misunderstanding. I just thought I would teach this colleague of mine that this isn't a place to take Mizo-senpai.
Then that's none of your business. I really like this place. Is that all? Then can you leave, please?
Ugh. Having been told this, Tsuyoshi had no choice but to leave the diner, but... I warned you not to make a move on her! Of course, his anger wasn't going to subside. As soon as I went to the office and headed to the restroom, he came charging at me. I didn't make a move. It's your behavior that was unreasonable in the first place. Shut up! If she hates me now, it's your fault! Don't shift the blame. It's your own doing. He wouldn't listen, and because of him, I barely had any time for a break. I headed towards my afternoon appointment. Afterward, every time I saw Tsuyoshi, he started throwing sarcastic comments at me. On top of that, I started hearing rumors about me.
Recently, there have been a lot of rumors about Yakumo-san. He loves shabby, dirty shops. And they say he doesn't even have the spirit of chivalry. This rumor is kind of malicious. I wonder what's up with this.
The source is probably Tsuyoshi. But fortunately, it was just rumors about me being rumored. You're free now, right? Just perfect! Go take care of my appointment. Since we are salespeople, we're often out on the field, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But one day, when I came back from an appointment, Tsuyoshi finally took it a step further. Apparently, he added an appointment during his morning telemarketing session. Since he had other appointments, he had requested me to fill in for him. This place? It's far, but I managed to book it, so what can you do? We work at the company's headquarters, and there are a few other branches. Each branch has its own sales territory, and this was on the border between two branches, so it was quite far. I didn't expect him to take this one. Technically, it's within our range. Alright, I'll take it. Yeah, it's my fault for being too talented. Well, I've got a big case nearby, so I'm counting on you for this one. I see. So this is a subtle form of harassment with a small case that probably won't bring much profit from a distant area. He probably planned to assign it to me from the start by booking the appointment today. Otherwise, there would have been no one else available to go. And so, I ended up going on a business trip to a rather remote area I would never visit for tourism. Whoa, it's colder than I imagined. The area is completely covered in snow. The sea waves, mixed with drifting ice, are rough. I wonder what the temperature is. Maybe below 0.
Thanks for coming. Feel free to warm up by the stove.
Thank you. Apparently, the local government, agriculture cooperative, fisheries cooperative, and local businesses are working together on a large-scale project to recruit long-term part-time workers during university students' long spring break to experience rural life and work.
Even if we put out the recruitment ads, do you think we'll get any applicants?
Well, with this cold, it might be tough. But either way, I think we need to recruit online to target the right demographic. The shortage of labor in rural industries due to depopulation and aging, as well as the succession issue, is a pressing problem. The goal is to attract more people by offering long-term part-time work in the countryside, even if just one person becomes interested. That's what many people say, right? But it's only effective in more urban areas.
Yeah, even though the internet has a big impact, there is still a difference between rural areas and cities, isn't there?
And so, the casual conversation began. I believe the secret to successful sales is how well you can hold a casual conversation. For me, 90% of it is just chatting. The goal is to gain the other person's trust by making them think, this person seems reliable. Of course, depending on the person, there are times when I need to explain things in a more logical way. Flexibility is key when adapting to different people. But this time was a bit special. The person in charge warmed up to me early on.
Well, I'm telling you because it's you. But there's an unsettling rumor going around.
At a moment when we were getting comfortable, the person in charge suddenly vented. Apparently, there's a trading company that's had a long-term exclusive contract with the village's fisheries cooperative, and they're suspected of corruption.
The local government stepped in to stop them from underpricing, but the fishermen's lives still haven't improved. There are limits to what the government can do, so the locals are trying to unite to find the problems on their own.
And so, I successfully gained their trust and finished my first visit. Hey, welcome back. How'd my appointment go? When I showed up at the office the next morning, Tsuyoshi greeted me with his usual grin. I ignored him and sat down at my desk. It went really well. I think we can probably visit again next time. Oh, that's great. Glad to hear my appointment wasn't wasted. Thanks to you, I was able to close a big deal yesterday. I'm so happy. If I close a deal, Tsuyoshi gets the points for the appointment. He's obviously thrilled about getting points from my success.
Good morning, Haruhiko. I heard about yesterday's deal.
As we were talking, Mizo-senpai came in. When I greeted her, Tsuyoshi, with a bright expression, barged into the conversation. Good morning, Mizo-senpai! You have to hear this. I closed a big deal yesterday.
Good morning. I see. Congrats.
Tsuyoshi kept going, even though he should have stopped there. This is just who he is. Compared to that, Haruhiko had to stay overnight for an appointment in a remote area. Yeah, and to a backwater village. A place like that doesn't have the money to spend on a website, right? You shouldn't say it like that. Sure, it was a rural place, but the air was fresh, and the people were warm. It was a good village. Yeah, you're really desperate, huh? Well, for you, if you can't close a deal, it's just a waste of time, huh? But really, it was a desolate village. Wanna see the official website? It looks like one of the most remote places ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's right. Look, here it is. Even in the photos, it looks so run down, right? Going there for someone else's appointment? Haruhiko lacks the guts of a salesman. I'm sure I'm a much more promising guy for the future. My father is an executive at a major company, so I'm a good catch, right? Right? How about it? How about we grab lunch together today? I really want to get to know you better, Mizo-senpai. Tsuyoshi babbles on, and when I look at Mizo-senpai, I feel like I've seen this scene before.
That's my hometown.
Huh? When Mizo-senpai spoke those words, Tsuyoshi's words, which I had tried to warn him about, suddenly stopped. Wait, don't joke! You're from the city, right? An elegant lady from the city!
I'm not joking. My hometown has no tourism or industries, and it's ridiculously cold in winter. That's where I'm from. I never said I'm from the city, nor did I ever claim to be.
The office is almost full now, and most employees are present. Her words sent shockwaves throughout the office.
You know, I'm often misunderstood. People think I'm from the city or that I'm some rich girl. It's nice that they think that, but it's not true at all. I actually come from a fishing family in a rural village. So I go to bars, and that diner you mocked is one of my regular spots. Sure, maybe some women see you as a good catch because of your future potential and rich family. But no matter how promising you are, I don't want to be around someone who looks down on others. So, first, could you apologize to Haruhiko-kun? I've been uncomfortable with you for a while now.
Mizo glares at Tsuyoshi, and he slowly lowers his head, apologizing. I'm sorry for looking down on you and harassing you. You should have something to say to Mizo-senpai too. I'm sorry.
All right, then don't ever do that again. Don't worry, I'll treat you just like before at work, but unfortunately, even if you apologize, you're not my type. So don't bother me anymore.
Ugh. That was the moment Tsuyoshi's heartbreak began, and so the drama before work ended. Senpai, do you have time tonight? After that commotion, Mizo-senpai was accepted by everyone at the office, and her popularity only grew. While I secretly felt a bit jealous, we steadily grew closer. At the same time, we secured a deal for the project we had been working on. Things were going smoothly, but meanwhile, something big was happening in Mizo-senpai's hometown. Wait, fraud?
Yes, I think it's going to be in the news soon.
It turns out the shady rumors I heard when I was on my visit were true. The trading company with an exclusive contract with the Fisheries Cooperative had been misusing its priority position and was found to have been involved in bribery. I'm surprised you found out. It must have been difficult.
The locals came together to protect the fishermen, and it seems like this was the result of their efforts. It seems it was happening on a nationwide scale. It's a huge scandal, And the mastermind behind it was.
Huh? What's going on? The next morning, Tsuyoshi Ushirodate was shouting at the TV.
It has been revealed that fraudulent transactions were taking place in fisheries and agricultural cooperatives nationwide. The mastermind behind this is Narane Ushirodate, a 56-year-old executive at the company owning the name corporation.
And it turned out that the mastermind behind the bribe scheme was his father. Yes, the source of the dark rumors was his father.
Hey, did you see the news this morning? Yeah, I saw it. That trading company, it's run by Tsuyoshi's dad, right? So that means the arrested executive is Ushirodate's.
Tsuyoshi Ushirodate, who constantly boasted about his father being an executive at a major trading company, suddenly became the center of attention when it was revealed that the arrested man was his father. No, it must be some kind of mistake. Yeah, that's it. It has to be a mistake. Tsuyoshi shouted in denial, but no one was listening. Afterward, Tsuyoshi refused to come to work, unable to cope with the shock of being rejected by Mizuho-senpai and his father's arrest. He went completely silent and was eventually dismissed for misconduct. Why did this happen? I'm not guilty! I'm not guilty! No one knew where Tsuyoshi ended up or what happened to him afterward. Meanwhile, Mizuho-senpai and I had happily started dating. On this day off, we were visiting her hometown together.
Oh, Mom! Welcome home, Mizuho. And thank you for always taking care of Haruhiko.
There she was, the woman Mizuho referred to as her mother, someone I was already familiar with. Yes, she was actually Mizuho-senpai's mother. I had already been told by Mizuho that her family came from a rural area, and I knew from the moment Tsuyoshi mentioned it that it was her hometown. That's why when I brought up Mizuho-senpai during my first business visit, I was able to gain her trust unusually quickly. By the way, Mizuho already knew about the fraudulent transaction, which hadn't been reported yet, because her mother had told her.
I never expected my daughter to be dating you, Yakumo-san. If she's your girlfriend, I shouldn't call you Yakumo-san, should I? I should call you Haruhiko. Mom, stop it. This is so embarrassing.
Mizuho is a lot more playful when it's private. Later, we visited Mizuho's home and met her father. He was a fisherman, a quiet man with a wonderful smile. Connections between people are strange things. It's as if some invisible force is at work, tying people together with a mysterious thread. I promise to make your daughter happy. Please allow me to date her with marriage in mind.
Huh? Huh? Oh my.
Good connections bring happiness, while bad ones bring misery, or so it seems. As a simple person, I may never fully understand this, but I believe it's something worth believing in. In today's world, where human connections are thinning, I want to cherish the bonds I have, and I hope that our lives will be filled with happiness.